What's going on, YouTube? YouTubers, subscribers, people who just come across this by accident. So, I was driving yesterday because I'm a delivery driver at one of my jobs. And I just finished my runs, doing my deliveries, and I saw a deer get hit. Crazy. And the sad thing was, she was a mother, and her two young, they scurried off, they got away. The way it looked like she jumped out to try to, I guess, save him or whatever. But the way the vehicle caught her, it hit her in her chest and abdomen area and threw her and shattered her back hind leg. I believe it was her back left. And disemboweled her. That I didn't see that she was disemboweled until I pulled over. So I pulled over. I put my flashes on in front of her, hoping that she would be, salvageable or savable. But I was wrong. I wish I would have had a way to put her out of her misery, because the people who hit her just kept going. Like, they down the highway, done. Not a care in the world. I'm just like, really? Like, if you hit a freaking animal, especially a deer, a full-grown deer, you know you did it. Whether it did damage to your vehicle or not, you should at least stop and try to put the animal out of its misery. Not try, you should do it. I mean, come on. How would you feel if that was you? What if you were an animal and you got hit and just left on the side of the road? Not cool. So I went over there and I was talking to it, because I have a love for animals. Anybody who knows me knows that. I was talking to her and she calmed down. I know she was in a lot of pain. And I called the highway patrol, because I didn't know who else to call out here in California. I told them my name and rank and all that stuff. And they got somebody there pretty quick, I guess, because I'm military and I used my rank. I identified myself as military, so they got there pretty fast. She died within 10 minutes, but still, that's 10 minutes that poor deer didn't have to suffer. The knife I carry for work is just dulled out from working. And I didn't want a chance trying to put her out of her misery by putting it in her temple when it didn't go in, or at the wrong spot or something. But I guarantee you now, I'm going to make sure I have at least a razor sharp blade. If I see something like that again, I can put the animal out of its misery if it can't be saved. And anybody out there, man, you should be feeling the same way. I mean, God called us to be stewards of all life. We're masters of the animals. We have the gift of a soul, so we see something like that, it's actually our duty to make it right, or fix it, correct it, help it, whatever you can do. In that particular situation, death was the only option, because she would have never been able to live a normal life after that, much less raise her young. But thankfully, they came fast, and she had passed away, and they told me, there's a wolf preserve out here, so they'll be able to take her out to the wolf preserve, and the cycle of life will continue, because they'll make sure that she's passed away completely, and they will feed her fresh body to the wolves. And that's cool. But it was just a sad experience, and that was my thoughts on it. It's like, people wonder why people like me like animals more than I like people. Prime example right there. You're a person, you knew you hit the animal, you knew you hurt her. I mean, because the impact, I heard it. It was two cars in front of me, and it was like, boom! And that was from me driving the van I was driving. I mean, and then she flew, skidded, and hit the side of the road. So I pulled off on the shoulder, and, it's sad. I'm glad I saw it, so she didn't lay there and suffer longer, and I was able to talk to her and calm her down a little bit. I think animals know. She knew somebody was there who wasn't going to hurt her anymore, who had her best interests at heart. Animals know. Me being part native, wildlife and animals, and what God has called for us to be, as far as being stewards over the animal kingdom, it all means a lot to me. But yeah, my thoughts is, man, if you see this video, if it happened to have been you on the 52, I think it was a 52 East, getting ready to exit on the 125, California yesterday. Who is you, man? I hope you see this video and think again, if it happens again, you know, at least put the animal out of its misery. It's a horrible way to go. I mean, anybody who's watching, if you have something like that happen, take care of it. Do your duty as a person. Be a human with a heart. You know, take care of that. That's all. I haven't done my thoughts in a while, and that just kind of hit me kind of hard, so I figured I would share that with y'all. I know it's a sad story. Sorry there's been a lapse in my videos. There's been a lot going on with me. I'm in progress. I'm working again, several jobs, plus the military, plus I'm making preparations to move back to the East Coast, and separated, and my divorce is in progress. So, you know, y'all out there that pray, keep me in prayer. That's it. That's all. Get to 39. God bless y'all.